Peace, family. It's your boy King Over Tuna. I'm back again with another episode. Today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about what's it like dating in Uganda. I'm getting the perspective from a woman, and I'm also getting the perspective from a man. So today I have a very special guest with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself, and he's going to introduce his YouTube channel as well.
Nicholas Mirembe, but on YouTube they call me Eating the African Way, or some call me African Way. But my YouTube channel is Eating the African Way. There's my photo. There are other channels, but mine has my photo. So if you check it out, you find my photo on it.
I'm going to leave a description for his video. I'm going to leave a link for his video in the description section, excuse me. So you guys be sure to check that out at the end of the video, or you can pause it right now. You guys can go ahead and check out his link. He's also on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram.
So I'm going to leave his link for Instagram and Facebook as well. So I'm going to leave all of that in the description. You guys want to follow his channel. He specializes in local foods and things like that. So he shows you just exactly how good these local foods really are. Yeah, so without further waiting, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. All right, so the first question I wanted to ask you is, like, what's your experience dating here in Uganda? Do you find it like easy, or do you find it difficult? Do you have any problems, if any at all?
Yeah, the first two problems, and okay, I'm going to. Okay, let me be brief. There's a girl I met one year back, so it was so quick. We got into a relationship. We stayed together. It lasted for 6 months, and I thought this was my future wife, the person I would have a family with. But it turned out that she was lying.
Oh, okay.
So she had someone else I've never known. Okay, I know this guy, but it never crossed my mind that this was the person behind all that.
So you thought he was just like a friend or something like that, and the whole time she was actually with this guy too.
So,
okay.
Oh man,
so it can be kind of difficult sometimes.
Yeah, it was so difficult. So I went through a lot to call it a breakup. I had to travel to go to North, West to find free time. Okay. So that I can cry. Oh God.
Grieve and basically get over it.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
And man, it took me time to go through that. Okay. But finally, I went through it. And another problem is our ladies are so busy nowadays. They have full-time jobs. You can no longer. They don't find time for their husbands or their kids. Okay, for their family.
So they work pretty much every day?
Yeah, every day.
Wow.
No offs, no, even on weekends.
Okay.
They maybe on Sunday, but not all of them. Most still go on Sunday to work. A few, okay, let me do a percentage. 80% they'll go back on Sunday to work. Okay. Only 20 will stay home.
Okay. All right, so I wanted to ask you, like, are you currently dating anybody in Uganda?
Yes, of course, I'm dating someone.
Okay. What was your experience like? I mean, like, how did you guys meet?
Well, okay, we met in a funny way. Actually, if I never started a YouTube channel, I wouldn't have met this person.
Oh, okay.
So, I have a friend. He's outside the country. So we were in the same night, go to their school and do MDT, music, dance, and drama. Okay. So I used to write them poems and speeches. Okay. So I sent my name to this person and he told me, wow, I like what you're doing, and you have a group, a Ugandan group, YouTubers. If you hit 100 subscribers, they will add you there. So she sent me the number of that girl I'm dating right now, and we started talking from there. Okay. So we got into to know each other, and in a week we met.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the funny thing, she told me, I'm so tall. Among the women, I'm tall. So when she came, she found me sitting, and I was so scared to stand up because I was like this. Really? Okay. But when I stood up, I was taller than her at it.
Okay.
Yeah. So from there,
I get you. Okay, so the next question I want to ask you is a little bit about your culture, because my culture it's a lot different when you meet someone you're dating. Like, it's really not that big of a deal for your family to meet them up front. So I wanted to know, like, from your perspective, like, is it really important for you to bring your girlfriend to your family, like to meet your parents or anything like that in the beginning of the relationship or at some point in time in the relationship? Or is it really not that big of a deal? Like, it's up to you?
Actually, our families are so funny. There are some tribes they wouldn't allow you to marry from, like Busoga tribe, but
yeah,
that's the eastern side, because they have in their mind that those people are dumb.
So tribalism is real out here.
Yeah, but it's.
I know it's a lot. It'd be difficult. I understand.
Yeah, and some parents wouldn't, if they see the person you're dating and they find wrong in them, they'll tell you. They'll say she's not the right girl.
Okay.
I did not like her.
So families are really into your business here, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
But me, I've grown up with my mom mostly.
Okay.
So one day I introduced this person I'm dating right now to her, and she said, "Wow, I have loved her. She's this and this." So she loved this person, and that gives me the hope that we won't find any problem in case we get married together.
Okay.
But some families are so funny.
I understand that. I definitely understand.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's say hypothetically, like she's from a tribe that you're not from, and your family has an issue with it, but you really love this girl. Would you break up with her because of that, because of your family's view on her, or would you just forget them? I'm gonna date her because I love her.
Sometimes, let me first go back. It used to happen, and people used to break up. You break up without paying because you met someone you love and your family doesn't love, and things have changed. Right today, if your parents don't like that person, it doesn't bother you.
Okay.
It's you and your partner to decide.
Okay.
I told my mom, if I introduce to you someone you don't like her, I think that will be between me and that person.
Okay.
Because I don't know what will happen between you and my father, how we met. So I think our generation needs a chance to choose for ourselves.
Yeah, definitely. The way you guys break down tribes and things like that, when you break it down from a tribe into the clans, and then you have the divisions between the clans, it was kind of difficult for me to understand at first, because we Africans who are born in America or born outside of Africa, basically, we don't really have that kind of knowledge of our past. So it's kind of difficult for us to learn that kind of dynamic between you guys. But hearing it from a local is this is golden information that I really wouldn't get anywhere else. So I really do appreciate you sharing everything with me and everything like that. And the last question I want to ask you is, for any foreigner or any other Ugandan who wants to date women here, what is some advice that you would give them?
Oh, yeah. Before you fall into love with someone, I think you need to take time. Some women here love money. They look at your material side.
Like the slave queens.
Yeah, slave queens.
Okay.
They want to go out. If you cannot take her out or provide what she needs, that's a breakup. So you need to be careful. Mind about your money. Mind about the person you're going to date. Do a research, quick background about that person. And if it doesn't work out, or if you are so in love, you have money, you need to work on yourself.
Definitely.
It's not about falling in love. If you just do that, you will regret later.
Okay.
Yes.
So I really appreciate you coming out and answering these questions for me. It's really good to hear a perspective from a local Ugandan man, because it's one thing coming from a woman, or it's one thing coming from a foreigner like myself, but hearing from actual men out here, it's kind of different, because sometimes I don't know how you guys feel about dating out here. I don't really see a lot of young couples. I see a lot of older couples, and a lot of the young people I see, I don't really see them together.
You don't see the young couples, because here our cultures don't allow us to date. There's an age they want us to date, but we do that separately.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah. If we 18, if you are above 18, they can allow you to date. Below they don't, but they are doing it. Okay. And it looks funny to see a young girl and a young boy walking in the street holding each other. Elders will, I don't know.
They will abuse the kids?
Yeah, they will abuse you.
No, I understand that. When you were a child, you're supposed to focus on your school studies and stuff like that. Yeah. Once you turn 18, it is what it is. But I definitely can understand that. I don't want to see children walking around holding hands and all that, all loved up. They got other things to be focused on right now. Dating is not, that big of a deal. So I can agree with that. All right, so yeah, I really appreciate that. You know, everything that you said. Go ahead and reintroduce your channel again for me, so everybody can know where to find you at.
Yeah, my channel is Eating the African Way, where I show you how foods are prepared, how they are prepared is the same as cooked.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, cooked, served, how they are eaten, and if it's needed, I'll take you back to the garden. I show you how they are planted, how they are harvested, all the processes, and also I do street foods. Yeah, more are coming on Eating the African Way.
Yeah, so hopefully in the future we can link up and we do an actual food review somewhere. So you know, guys, I love local food. Like I eat local food all the time, so that's something I really look forward to. You know, meeting up with other local YouTubers and actually doing these type of videos. So you guys look out for this in the future, and please, you know, watch this video. Go to the description section and click on his link to follow him on his platforms. And really, guys, I really appreciate you watching this episode again, and thank you, and have a nice day. Peace.